Hey, what's up, everybody? This is VisitJoan, and welcome to another apartment renovation. And first of all, I would like to apologize for not having this done right when Realm of Magic released. But you see, the pack just came out at a very inconvenient time for me. Actually, it was the worst time it could have come around for me because, right after I had to take a mental health day. And then I had to babysit for my cousin who is going to have a baby in like 3 weeks. So I've really only got like 2.5 days to work with this pack and make this a build. So again, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Life gets in the way. We all know that happens, and so, there's not much I can do about that. Anyway, you guys, this is an apartment for a family of spellcasters, and I'm actually, this is, 9 land grab, at least I think that's a 9 land grab. Roman numerals are easy until they do that thing where they put the I in front of or behind and the next letter, and then I cannot tell which one is which. I mean, honestly, I remember when Land Before Time 6 came out, I was looking at the article like, when did they make a new box for the Land Before Time 4? Oh, wait, no, that's a 6. I don't know. I have problems with that. But anyway, yeah, this is, I have actually never done this apartment before, which is really interesting when it came to, laying out the floor plan for this, because I know the original one, it had like a loft, but I was building this for a family, so I kind of decided to forego that. But you can see it's kind of like weirdly shaped in some places, and so what I decided to do is, since, they're a family of spellcasters living in San Myshuno, and not in, the world that all the other spellcasters live in, I figured that this would be the perfect opportunity to put in a secret room for like all of their magic-y stuff. And I just love the concept of the whole secret room thing, but I've never actually had a reason to do it in the build. Well, either that or I've just, randomly forgotten that that capability was there, that the door was there. So this was the perfect opportunity to do that, and I'm glad I did because it looks kind of cool. So, like, from the average person's point of view, you think that's, oh, yeah, that's just a bookcase. But nope, it's not. It's really a door leading into a room with the cauldron and all the other stuff, and you will see that later. But anyway, you guys, you've got the parents, and the mother, Audrey, I think that she's the only one I actually remember the name of. Well, I remember some of the other names now, but anyway, the mother, Audrey, she's a little bit eccentric, and she's got, her hair dyed like that blue ombre thing that came with backyard stuff, and she's just, I don't even know how to exactly say it, but anyway, she and her husband, they are both spellcasters, and they have 2 teenagers, a boy and a girl, who are also both spellcasters. And then there's a little girl, well, not a little girl, she's like a child, maybe she's just like a preteen, I don't know. But she's going to become a spellcaster, but right now she's just too young to get into magic. So she's patiently waiting for when she'll be able to, cast spells and stuff like that. But until then, she's just going to be reading up, so that she's ready. When she's old enough, she can actually decide what she wants to do and things like that, Anyway, they have 2 pets, a dog and a cat. The cat is a girl named Lulu, and the dog is a boy named Rocky. And those are actually the familiars of the parents. So you have the dad's familiar is Rocky, and the mom's familiar is Lulu. And then the teenagers, they have their own familiars. The boy, I think, has like a Saxon owl, and the girl has a phoenix named Jean. Sorry, I had to. Yeah, but, anyway, when building this or furnishing this, because I guess it wasn't really a build because the apartment's already been built, but when I was furnishing this, I tried to use not everything Realm of Magic, but I tried to put in a lot of that stuff and just like kind of mix and match with the other stuff because I'm not really that kind of like interested in like matching stuff. But for, the kitchen, I did put the counters in there, and the thing is, we did not get a matching cabinet to go with the counters. So what I did is I used the modern stuff that came with base game, and instead of matching the wood part of the cabinet, because nothing else really matched that, I decided to match it with the top of the cabinet. So you will see that. Also, when I was building the kitchen, something funny happened. I was looking through, there was this new sink, and I clicked on it and said, oh yeah, this is Hera's Peacock Sink. And I'm just like, kind of amused by it because, okay, here comes the story now. Because when I was like at the end of 6th grade going to 7th grade, if you know me, you know that, my childhood was not perfect. It could have been worse. It could have been better too. But anyway, so I kind of had, an alternate self. that was actually like a TV show, a pretend TV show that I would star in, and stuff like that. But anyway, this version of myself actually lived in a play structure. It was actually kind of cool. I've actually talked about this before, but you probably haven't heard about it because I haven't uploaded that video yet. But anyway, and she lived with, a lot of other kids who couldn't live at home with their parents for whatever reason. And they lived in a, basically this play structure, and they lived in groups, and they were basically people who, got jobs playing the roles of, like, Greek goddesses. So I was in Hera's group with my cousins and my cousin's cousins. Don't ask. But anyway, one of the characters in that show, or in that imaginary life I gave myself, was Hera's pet peacock named Perky, and it was the most annoying ass thing ever. Like, half of the stuff, like, I don't even remember, like, all of the stuff now, but, like, because I never wrote this down. That's a completely different story, but, like, half the comedy of that particular show was just Perky driving us all nuts. So when I see this thing that's like Hera's peacock thing, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, there's no way I am not going to put this in this build. So, it didn't really fit in with the kitchen, so I kind of put it in the bathroom, and I did leave that part in the video as, like, a homage to my past. But as far as, the other items that came with the Realm of Magic pack, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I mean, I've heard people say that they were just, like, recolors of other objects, and honestly, I just don't see it. But, anyway, you guys, figuring out what to do with this little separation between the kitchen and the living room was just kind of hard for me to figure out, because, my original thought was that there were going to be 2 cabinets there, but then there was enough room for the door to open, so I finally just decided to stick one wall divider there. And now we are working on the secret room. As you can see, it's got, like, all bunch of magic-y stuff in it, and it's kind of all, like, hidden away. And I figured, there are magical plants that maybe somebody could grow, so I put that in there. And with the living room, I wanted to play off of the colors of the walls, but I didn't want to use, like, the same sofa over and over again, and I didn't really want to use black, but as I started playing with all the different options, the gold and black one looked really like the best choice. And I'm like, you know what, I think this works. That looks pretty cool. And it just worked with the brown on the chairs, and I liked the way it completely turned out, so I am happy about that. But about, like, halfway through furnishing this, once I had finished furnishing the downstairs, I actually moved the family in because I wanted them to get their wands and get their familiars, and so I had them go to the Realm of Magic. And so I'm like, okay, I can buy them, wands that match their personalities and familiars that they would have. Well, I get there, and there's only a few things on sale, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Do I have to be at a higher level? But then I remember that they said there are new things on sale each day, and so I'm like, great, now I'm not going to be able to get them what wands they would have. And then I realized, Joan, you could have just done the debug menu. Wow, okay, so that was a waste of time, but at least I did get to see the Realm of Magic. I was really kind of disappointed with it, but that's really the only gameplay I've done at this particular point in time. So I don't really know if it has been as rushed as everybody seems to, well, not everybody, a lot of people seem to think, these packs have been rushed. And that, is an issue in of its own right. Because there are rumors going around now that the University expansion pack for The Sims 4 will be released on November 15th. Now, this has not been confirmed. This is not, something that EA or Maxis or whoever has come out and said, this was some guy leaking some photo of a stock bin at Target, something like that. I don't even know if that's even the correct way to say that, but if this is true, once again, it will be releasing at the worst possible time. Because guess what else releases on November 15th? Pokemon Sword and Shield. And so if that is the case, come November, I am going to be swamped. With the exception of Thanksgiving, do not expect anything out of me personally in November, because I will be, so busy it won't even be that funny. Like, okay, so like, NaNoWriMo is out completely. Although it was pretty much out from the beginning because I didn't even have plans to do with it because of the Pokemon game, but even so, oh my goodness, it's just, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. And it's not like I was, like, craving university like a lot of people, because here's the thing, I actually miss going to university myself. I miss having friends. I miss being part of these groups and having something to look forward to every day. So it's like university is really just kind of going to make me a little bit depressed. And to be honest, it doesn't really have any relevance to my content at all, except maybe I could use some of the stuff to create, like, you know what? Never mind. The only really thing I want out of university is pretty much bunk beds. That's it. I just want bunk beds to put in Amanda and Andrew. That's all. That's all I really want from university, and so I'm thinking that maybe it might be best just to skip this release. I mean, that's not going to be good for my channel, and given my sub numbers and stuff like that, I really need to take advantage of that. But given that I'm not a game changer, which I would really need in this situation, I don't have that early access, to fall back on. And given that the Pokemon game is coming out, and a whole bunch of other personal stuff probably would be going on that I'm not going to, disclose on the internet. But I may just not worry about university videos. I know that's probably a bad idea in the long run, but you know what? There will be other packs released. I mean, they've said that this next upcoming year is probably, the best one. I mean, the fiscal year is probably the best one for, like, The Sims 4. There will definitely be other expansion packs, but knowing what I experienced through the release of Island Living and all of that, I was really swamped then. I am just going to be completely swamped in November if this is true. If it's not true, they could just wait a week and it will be fine. But if this is true, which, I kind of believe it might be, because that happened last year. Get Famous and Pokemon Let's Go released on the same day, and it wasn't that bad because, I wasn't doing videos back then, and honestly, I was able to casually play Let's Go and stuff like that, but, even Pokemon Let's Go is different because all the Pokemon I had known since I was a kid, I've known those Pokemon for like 20 years, and in this game, there's going to be a lot of new ones, there's going to be new locations to explore, and yes, I didn't completely complete a Kanto game before Let's Go, so yeah, I was still kind of exploring something for new, but I knew what all the locations were. I was familiar with them, oh my goodness. But, this time it's like all new, and it's like, I kind of want to play it, but I kind of want to make content, and then I have to do videos that aren't, just builds just to fill up my channel, and it's just going to be like, Urgh! I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. It might not even be true, but who the heck knows? They might be trolling us, but, these leaks have been true in the past. This kind of joint release has happened in the past, so, my problem isn't that it's going to be rushed. I mean, honestly, I just haven't seen it. Like, Island Living was, like, perfectly fine for me, but you know what? Like, yes, I know there's the cabinets thing, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things, that's such a minor thing to complain about. It's one of those things where the complaining is more annoying than the actual thing. And you know what? You have every right to complain about it. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it kind of drives me a little nuts, and I feel that it's really not worth complaining about. Those are my thoughts on the whole university rumors, in case anybody was wondering. But now we are into the part of the video where I actually filmed this morning, and guess what else happened this morning? Yeah, that's right. We got our shower fixed. The one that's been, like, broken forever. Yeah, we finally got it fixed, and I actually, had planned to finish recording this all in one go, but, the computer room is right across the hall from the bathroom, and, the guy was working in the bathroom, and I started just smelling this, like, I don't even know what the heck it smelled like. It just smelled bad. Like, it was, like, rubber burning, or not even that. I don't even know what that smells like, but, anyway, you guys, it just started smelling bad, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I have to quit. And so I did take the time to buy some crystals off camera, and so I could show myself filling the one cabinet thing. But other than that, I'm not rushing these builds. I mean, I want to get it out while everyone is still hyped about Realm of Magic. But at the same time, I don't want to rush it and make it look, like, horrible. I want to take the time to do it right. So, and, I didn't really take the time to prepare because, well, I didn't really know if I was actually going to get this pack or not until the live stream about a week ago from, like, yesterday. So, everything was pretty much done at the last minute. I had to, move around my schedule, and I thought that maybe doing daily uploads to basically free up some time for some Realm of Magic videos would be okay, and now I realize that was probably not a good idea. Oh, well, live and learn, hindsight's 2020. But now we're back on our regular schedule, which is Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, and of course, that is, subject to change at any particular time without notice, because, well, let's just face it, I have OCD, and one of those OCD weird things, just a weird rule that I have, is that I can't play The Sims after the sun sets. And the problem with that is once November hits and daylight savings time ends, that's really gonna put a clamp on how much time I actually can record. I'm gonna have a lot more time to edit and watch videos, but recording is not gonna, I'm not gonna have that much time to do it. And so, not to mention that I absolutely hate it when it gets dark at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my goodness. And then I have to live with that for a couple of months. It's, oh my goodness. Like, no, I don't want to deal with that. I really don't want to deal with that. But, oh boy, there's nothing I can do about it. Anyway, long story short, we will see what happens. I can't guarantee anything right now. I can't, I'm just going to wait and see what is going on, and hopefully, it won't be as big a deal as I think it'll be, and I am freaking out for nothing. But, anyway, you guys, I just want to let you know that I kind of discovered when I was putting this video together that apparently I forgot to take pictures of the child's bedroom. Whoops! And I'm not going back and taking care of it because I'm kind of on a time crunch. I need to get things done. I need to finish another video so I can free up some space on my computer and just get rid of that library, but I have to finish the video first, and which of course I haven't taken all the screenshots yet, and then I have to do, a collab, which is also, I have to do that at a specific certain time. So, anyway, you guys, this video is coming to a close. If you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you left a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to check me out on social media if you want behind the scenes, fun facts, or just snippets of just what I'm up to that isn't Sims related. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm VisitJoan. Basically, I'm VisitJoan for everything except for Twitter, where I'm VisitJoan Videos. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, you'll get my opinions on like Sim stuff and just, where I share my videos, and you'll know when videos come out. Of course, you'll know that when you're subscribed to me too. But if you just want kind of an extra, whatchamacallit, I don't even know. You can follow me on Twitter, where again, I'm at VisitJoan Videos. And, well, I'm going to get up out of here, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye, everybody!